And you guys need to wake up with me because there's opportunity right now. Am I preaching to the choir or you guys listen to what I'm saying? All right. So right here is how you can write investor offers. Let me go back to TWT agents. By the way, you say, I want bilingual leads. Go to twtagents.com. Oh, Andrew, you've told me about that website 17 times. I know. Well, now you've heard it the 18th time. Go to TWT Agents, access bilingual leads. Oh, I couldn't find it. Well, yeah, that's called clicking and tapping, right? twtagents.com. Pop on it right there. Scroll down, and you're going to access bilingual leads. How do I do that? There you can access bilingual leads. All you need to do is put in your name, telephone number. It drops into our staff, and we'll set you up on bilingual leads. Eddie, you probably know 400 agents that are dying right now that speak Spanish. All they have to do is go onto the site, say, I want to access bilingual leads, and they can access bilingual leads. We need at least 200 people to do it, okay? All right, so let's come back. I'm all over the map. Investor Club. So investor properties and valuation. I asked you, are you comfortable listing and valuing property? So let's go to valuation right now. And I'm going to need both my hands. So I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to hold this microphone. I'm so sorry. You guys want me to help you with valuation? Yes or no? What? I'm going to show you simply how I value property. Can you all hear me online? Yes or no? Yes. Online, clearly. All right. So what I did is I ran a search here in San Bernardino. I said, I want to have a look at...
Adjust your mic.
Huh?
Adjust your mic.
Sound only goes in right there. I know. It's a nightmare. Okay. So while we're gone, Kathy, it's your project. Get a sound engineer in here to check all these microphones so that they all work, would you? We'll give you a name or go to Google and find one in the local area. Okay. So we're looking here for, there's 54 properties. I'm going to scroll down this to a list of 100. And I'm going to say, okay, what is there? I can see several probate and REO properties. I can see some standards. I can see some trusts. And I can see some reduced prices, right? Now, what I want to find is property that I could potentially offer on. I asked Howard the question, if you can't find a property that is cheap enough, what do? You find a property that's close and you write an offer below what they're asking. Do you think if you wrote 10 of those a week for a month that you would get a property in escrow? It's an absolute guarantee, Aja. It's a guarantee, right? You just have to do the work. So when you go, you're going to have a look right here. Let's have a look. So this court here, it's a probate. It's $250,000. It's a 2-in-1, 618. I will tell you I don't like tiny houses, but nonetheless, let's have a look here. Let's just try one. This is 618 square feet. Doesn't have to be a tiny house, by the way. There we go. Fixer-upper in need of major repairs. It's a probate listing. It's been 7 days in the market, built in 29. It's 250 grand. Let's see. I know who this guy is, by the way. Cash only, property need, not a flip for a beginner. So this is kind of a little bit of a nightmare property. But let's have a look. I said, let's value that property. You know, click on the tax. What's the time? 10:18. In the tax, what am I going to find out? I'm going to see, yes, it is a 2-in-1. I verified that by the county. It's owned by Miguel Castro. And let's have a look. It's assessed at $280 by the government. It is single family in zoning. It's on a 6,500 square foot lot. The AVM is between 250 and 340. Who knows what an AVM is? Tell me online. Anybody online? What's AVM? Are they up there? Can I see them? AVM, what is it? Somebody online, tell me. What's
actual
value market?
Automated valuation model. Who operates
the
valuation model? Who operates it? No, it's not the MLS. MLS provides it.
CoreLogic.
CoreLogic is the biggest data handler in the real estate industry on the planet Earth, right? It says right here, real AVM is a CoreLogic derived value and should not be used in lieu of an appraisal. So what CoreLogic does is they go and they search all the public data, all the MLS data. They aggregate that data by bedrooms, baths, square footage, and lot size, and they create what is called an automated valuation model that automated valuation model will have a range. Here they say the range between 250 and 340, right? So can you depend on that? But is it a good guideline? Yes, but they've listed the property at 250, right? So now I've got some idea roughly what that property is worth. Now watch. Here's the address of my property. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to go back into the MLS. Is this helpful to you? Yes or no? Speak up. Yes?
Yes.
One of you online, it's helpful?
Very helpful.
I like it.
I'm not going to be around much longer, so you may as well listen to me and put up with my bad mood, because when I'm gone, you'll be like, what did Andrew say? And unless you're a clairvoyant, it's too late. So here we go. Watch. So now I want to see the value of that property. I only want single family homes, so I'm going to go down here under property type, and I'm going to put in single family. I'm going to tap on single family. There's 6 properties, says so at the bottom. I'm going to go to the map. Watch. I do this every time the same way. I'm going to tap on map. When I go to map, listen carefully to me. Let me ask you this. How many of you are interested in writing investor offers and putting them in escrow? Yes or no?
Very interested.
Yes.
How many of you know somebody else who will teach you this for free? Anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
You fucking listen, because I might not be here a year from now, and you're going to go, where's that? Then you're going to call Cameron and say, where's the recording? So why don't you just learn it right now? Right now. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm now going to work out how to value. I bought 312 properties in 1 year. So if you're a smart ass listening to this, and you want to tell me how to do this, when you've bought 300 homes in the year, you come and teach me. Until then, you might want to learn. So this is what I did when I bought those 300 properties. I would now quickly do a scan. Watch. 270, 499, 500, 335, 425, 250. What's the price range of that neighborhood? Answer my question right now. What's the bottom? What's the base? 250. What's the top? All right. Now you need to know what's the size of those homes, right? Is this valuable when you're doing a listing as well as doing an investment property? Of course it is. Hit results. Now I'm going to do a quick scan. I'm going to go look. Mine at 250 is a 2-1, 618, 1929, 6500. I want to look at the age of the others, 29, 37, 39, 39, 35. It's roughly all the same age. It's not like 2020. So they're consistent for an appraisal. Yes or no? I'm looking at the lot size, 6,500, 7,000, 6,500, 6,500. Is that consistent for an appraisal? Yes or no?
Yes.
2 and 1, 3 and 2, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 3 and 2, 2 and 1. Is that fairly consistent for the appraisal? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Consistent. It's not an aberration in the marketplace, right? So 2 and 1, 250, right? Let's go down to sales now. The last 2 and 1 was 996 square feet, a lot larger, sold for 335. So I can't make money on that property at this price. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to pop it on and have a look through. Looks way better than the little dump I'm looking at right now, doesn't it? But it's not exactly, chic-y, is it? Look at it, right? We just flipped a house like this, right? It was so disgusting. The entire house was graffitied inside. You went into the garage and some girl was like in bondage in the garage. And
That's not true.
Oh, by in bondage, I mean the way she was being lived. She was basically controlled through drugs.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, not.
You said there was a girl in the room. No.
So listen to this.
Good clarification, Annette. Good clarification.
We went into the garage. Do you know what was in the garage? A stripper pole and her little cot. You know who occupied the house? Druggies. You know what was full of the house? Drugs. And we bought that house. Do you know the one thing, the creep who was in the house? We actually had to batter down the door with sheriffs like you see on TV. We smashed the front door. After 6 months of court, we got the druggies out of the house, and this little beat-up girl came out behind them, and the only thing they carried out of the house was the stripper.
Well, we put cameras there too, so that could talk to them. So in the middle of the night, Andrew would get movement on his phone, and he would call out, "You need to step away from the house," and they'd be like, "What? What?" I mean, we did a lot to flip that house.
All right. Does everyone understand where I'm going? Right. Yeah. So let me tell you, and I know how to get any legal force necessary, which is what we did against those people, because I wanted that girl to be free. Right? I did not care about the money. I wanted that girl to be free. So we're looking for flip houses here. Let's go back here. I get very emotional about that. Let's go back in here. We look at agent one line display. So what would you say potentially this house could sell for? 335. This one sold at 270. And it was 928 square feet. Right. So maybe if it's fixed up, none of these are fixed up. Do you see that? None of them are fixed up. But when you look at the ones that are fixed up, this is much larger. This is much larger. Remember how I teach you, when you're going after a listing appointment, you tell people, here's the floor for your neighborhood. Here's the ceiling. What's the ceiling of this neighborhood? 500, right? Is it bigger than yours? Yeah, it's actually nearly twice as big, right? What's the floor for this neighborhood? 250.
250.
What do you think you could resell this house for realistically? I'm like around 350,000, right? If you do it up nicely, somewhere around 350,000, maybe 325, right? If we're being conservative, 325,000. But we're going to spend 60,000. Can I buy this house? No, obviously not. So what would you offer on this house? All right, Angelica's 175. If you brought me this house at 185 or 190, I would buy it today. Right? You go, well, Andrew, they're not going to take 185. Well, of course they're not, idiot. You didn't send them an offer. Of course they're not. Right? That would be like me saying a girl like Annette would never date an ugly guy like me. Of course not, idiot. You didn't ask her out. Are you going to ask people out and date? You've got to get this from me. I'm not doing this because I want to get tired. I'd much rather be on the beach right now. I'm trying to teach you stuff. It's taken me 40 years to learn. Well, I don't want to work that hard, Andrew. Hey, look.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Okay.
It just,
yep, go on. Please talk.
no, it's not that hard. It's just a matter of learning it. I mean, Andrew trained several of our agents when we had our own brokerage, and Rachel, Patrick, Don, there were a bunch of people that did this on a daily basis. They wake up every morning for an hour and a half. This is all they did. Before they did their calls, before they called their clients, they did this for an hour and a half. And we bought and flipped over 20 homes from this program that he taught our agents. We let them be the listing agent, right? They got the commission. They found the property for us. We flipped it, and then we sold it.
Let's go to the next one.
Once you do a few and you get it under your belt, it becomes like second nature.
All right, so does this help you guys? Are you learning? Is anybody learning anything here? Are you all so smart that you know what I've taken 40 years to learn? Right? So watch right here. So let's have a look down here. I'm going to go to standard here, trust 365. I'm looking for targets. I'm looking at square footage. Let's just try this one, for example, on Donna Drive. Donna Drive, 8035 Donna Drive. This is a great listing agent. Right? This guy really should be given a commendation for how competent he is, right? He took that picture. I don't know. Maybe he was picking his nose, tying his shoes. I don't know. And I don't know. Well, actually, it's a girl. Shame on her. So here you go. 8035 Donna Drive, San Bernardino. It's a 1.5, 1366 square feet. Let's look at it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go search residential detail. Open it up. Actually, I just lost something there. Hold on. Search residential detail. I'm going to right click. I'm going to open in a new tab. Open in a new tab. Coming soon, active. Active under contract, pending, closed. Now I'm going to go back here, drop in the address. Now I'm going to go back here, quarter mile. Now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say, show me single families only. I got single families. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit map. I'm going to hit map. What am I going to do next? Right? Before I look at the values, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to my rectangle. I'm going to build a rectangle within the arterial main streets. Do you see that right there? Within the arterial streets. I'm going to delete shape. I'm going to go up, and there's a few properties for sale. Let's wait for it to load. See, this is how you are when you hit your 60s. It takes that long to eat a banana. Do you see that? But here you go. So watch this. I'm going to go in closer. I want to find out values. What do I do next, Angelica? I go through each house. 542, 415, 250, 385, 365. So let's say you're going to do a listing appointment right now. What's the floor value in that neighborhood? 350. How much? Was there a 250? 365. Yep, 250. What's the floor in that neighborhood, guys? Right? What's the ceiling? 542. So you're doing a listing appointment in this neighborhood, and the client says to you, I don't know what the price should be. What are you going to say to them? I want to hear it. What are you going to say to them? I completely understand. And now, John, what are you going to say to them? They want to list their house. What are you going to say to them? Every neighborhood, this is in my script. You want sales listing leads. This is what you have to be able to say. Hey, every neighborhood is just like a house. Every house has a floor. Every house has a ceiling, right? Every neighborhood has a floor and every neighborhood has a ceiling. What our job today is to decide, where do you fit between the floor and the ceiling, right? Why don't we have a look together and see what the floor is? Why don't we have a look and see what the ceiling is? Does everybody understand that? Who online got that? Do we still have people online talking to me? Let's just
Yes.
bring up
Yes.
Yep.
right? So let me see. Come on. Josie Garcia, Aris. Aris is great at listings. Give me that. I know you use your own pitch, brother, but give me that pitch, floor, ceiling, really quick. Hey, Aris, what's my house worth?
Yeah, great question. And just want to let you know, every neighborhood has a floor and a ceiling. So we got to figure out where your home is in between there.
All right, Felicia Pierce, come on. You're pitching me for my home sale, right? You walk in, you've walked around the house, you sit down at the coffee table with me, and what are you going to say to me?
I'm going to tell you that your house is beautiful and that each neighborhood has a high price and a low price, a floor and a ceiling price, and we just need to figure out where yours sits.
All right, so now let's have a look at what by the way, did you two hear about the San Diego region piece that we're doing? And are you going to be there at the meeting? Because we want to be sure that you get San Diego leads. Aris.
Absolutely. Yeah, super excited.
All right, so watch, my friends. So now I'm going to go up to results. What was the property I was interested in? This one at 365. Now watch what I do, right? By the way, this is what artificial intelligence does, right? Can I tell you, artificial intelligence does not sit on a Zoom call and not respond. Artificial intelligence does not sit in a room and slide under the table. Artificial intelligence is just right there analyzing data all the time. And that's why artificial intelligence is going to replace 70% of the real estate agents on this call. That's what's going to happen the next 5 to 10 years. And it sucks, doesn't it? But you know what's really exciting? The 25% who don't get displaced by AI are going to make a fortune. Would you like to be one of those people? Yes or no? Right? So I'll teach you how to use AI. This is how AI thinks. AI thinks in columns. AI thinks in sections. It doesn't think, oh, I just feel so, they're such nice people. And I know, and I don't want to put pressure on them. And, oh, I don't want to be too salesy. Artificial intelligence doesn't think like that. Unless you program it, artificial intelligence, here's my prompt. Here is your function. So this is called function prompting in artificial intelligence. I'm not joking with you. This is what I go to school to learn. It's called function prompting. And a function prompting, the first prompt, when you teach ChatGPT or Gemini or DeepSeek to run an analysis for you, say, your role is, it's called role function prompting. Your role is that you're a highly sophisticated real estate agent that is extremely motivated. You work very, very hard and you analyze data. You've been selling property for 40 years. You have a lot of intelligence, but you also have a lot of data built up in your mindset. What you need to do is present a PhD level report on the valuation of this property. I need you to be alert. I need you to be prompt, and I want the results immediately. I want you to break the results down into columns. I want to know the number of properties available. I want to know the average sales price in the area. And I want to know why this property could be a target for an investor. Break this down for me. And when you finish, put it in a Microsoft Word doc and give me a hyperlink. That's called a role function prompt. You guys don't prompt GPT like that. You go, how much is this homework? It's a bot. It needs to know who you are, right? So I'm working right now on what's called an advanced GPT that you can go to one of these searches, copy it, put the hyperlink into my advanced GPT. My brain will be programmed into the advanced GPT and it will give you back what I would price this home at. Anybody interested in that? Do you see that's where AI is going? So now let's have a look. I'm looking at this data. I need to value a house. I'm going to go out on a listing appointment. So I'm going to have a quick look here. And I'm going to look at the lot size. Am I in line with the lot size on Donna? Yes. Is it bigger or smaller? Quick. Well, do you see how in the room, one person replied? If that was AI, 36 people would have immediately gone, bigger. That's why AI is going to kick our ass. because it's awake 24/7. I literally go into ChatGPT and say, I'm a 68-year-old man. You think I'm joking? You can go on the back end of my ChatGPT. I'm a 68-year-old man. I'm married to a 55-year-old woman, and men can't stop staring at her. I cannot go to the restroom in a restaurant because by the time I come back, some guy's hitting on her, asking for her number. I honestly don't mind as long as she comes home later on that night. However, I would like to be able to sit down and have a steak with her. Could you please tell me what I can wear that at least will make me look somewhat appealing to her? I am not particularly good looking. She's extraordinarily good looking. My body isn't very good. Hers is banging. I really don't know what to do. Could you tell me what to wear, what we should discuss at the meal? Give me 3 good jokes and tell me what a good thing is that I could say to her on the way home tonight. You think I'm joking? Do you know how many times I put that into ChatGPT? So much so that I have an advanced GPT that's called How to Date Your Wife.
You also put in what I like.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can actually condition ChatGPT, right? You hearing what I'm saying?
And the jokes are really good.
Right. Okay. So let's go back here. You're trying to look at floor, ceiling. What's this home worth? Who's that just came in? Hi, Bianca. So what? She sat here and made 320 calls to Hispanic-speaking leads this weekend. Alone. Alone. Okay, so let's go back. Year bill. What do we do with year bill? Here's there you go. Right, here's your lot square foot. Here's your square footage, pretty consistent. 1,300, the smallest one's 500. Look at this, kids. There was a sold, let me hold this for a second. Yeah, just for a minute. Sit with me, darling, please. So look, everybody's with me, right? Please don't exhaust me. Please communicate. A 1-on-1 at 540 sold for 250. This is a 3-and-2 at 1366. The market caps out at 542 at a 1,300. Looking at that in one glance, what do you think this home could be worth? Yeah. Do you think this is a target? Go write it up! Please wake anybody up. Oh my God. Do you realize we've got a $350,000 proof of funds sitting and Lauren's holding it? We have a $2 million credit line, Lauren's sitting holding it. We have Relate Inc., which is the name of our company. You can write offers today for us. Oh, well, Andrew, well, I'm not telling you to poop. I'm telling you to write an offer. It's not that hard. We got the proof of funds. We've got the articles of incorporation. We've got the name of the company. What? Lauren Corcoran. She's the one who runs our closing department. All you have to do is message her and say, don't message her and go, oh, could I have a look at the paper? I want to sit and worry about it for 6 months. Find a house, write an offer. Why would you not write an offer on this one for us? It's sitting right there, right? Who's going to get the commission when you write the offer? Oh, but you're not here to make commissions, right? You're here just to all right, watch. Donna, 8035-365-1950. Why has it been on the market 600? Amazing opportunity for the savvy investor. It's been in escrow with buyers being unable to complete the purchase. You know why? Because it went in with wholesalers. Sits just northeast of San Bernardino. Buyer to contact city with any redevelopment and zoning issues. Right? So we'll make a quick call there in the due diligence period, but don't worry about it right now. Just tie it up. Price for quick as is sale probably comes with good month-to-month tenants in place. So you obviously have to write it as is in our template, which is in the Investor Club, which is on TWT agents. In our template, it says very specifically, property to be delivered vacant prior to close of escrow, right? So we've done all the work for you. Tenant occupied month to month, please write offer subject to interior inspection. Even better, you don't have to go into it. Write an offer. Somebody needs to write an offer on this freaking property. Where would you write the offer? Where would you write the offer? What price? Oh my God, I cannot wait for a world run by AI. Do you know why? Because if there were 60 people on here with AI, I'd have 58 replies in a second. 1 second.
300.
So he says 300. James says no. Where would you write it, James? Where would you write this offer?
If 300 is too high, I'd start at 250.
So James just said the same thing. I would buy this house tomorrow at 275. Tomorrow at 275. So no brainer. Now, what we're doing here is we're learning how to value property. What worries me is you guys are saying you want listing leads, but you're not responding to me here. You're not telling me what the value is. If you can't value a property like this, why the hell would I give you a $750,000 Zillow listing lead when I know it's going to take you 25 minutes sitting there worrying and fretting before you come up with a number? You have to sit down confidently in front of a seller and tell them this is where we're at. Is everybody with me? Yes or no? All right, hold this, please. Can I just touch a little bit more on
A little bit, but then we have a lot of important things to cover.
Stop. I'll stop.
We've done 2.
Did this help you? Okay. So I've just been told I have to stop with this. If you want more of this, you can join me in the Investor Club and the Win Team, 6:30 in the morning. I'm doing it again Thursday. I'm doing it again on Friday. I'm looking for agents. Eddie, you know 1 million people. I'm looking for Spanish-speaking agents. I have 7,000 leads from the call. iCall Lending has joined a team with us. They're calling several hundred of them a week. They're the only group that I can find that will make those calls. They're making those calls. We're actually building out right now an agentic AI voice that is going to call out to those 7,000 and book appointments, right? But we need agents who will make those calls yesterday. So please get the word. So again, all you have to do is go in here anytime. Anytime you can make those calls. Go back to TWT Agents, go to Access Bilingual Leads, tap on Access Bilingual Leads, and away you go. Is Cameron on this call, Lorena? Okay. I wrote a script for these leads. It is very, very good. I sound like Trump now, don't I? It's very, very good, and I need to put it right here. Yeah, I've got hair. It's great hair. It's great. It's great hair. I've never seen hair like it. It's the best hair. I play golf. It's great. Sorry, am I getting worked up? Okay, so this is a form, and I'm great. I just hate that stuff. Okay, so, all right, so here we go. You said, how do I get them? You go to the website, you go click on Access Bilingual Leads, you put in your name, you say you want them, somebody will reach out to you. Do you speak Spanish, yes or no? You say yes, schedule a call time, you can schedule a time, and we have now set up a smart list in FUB that at any time you can go into FUB and you can make these calls, right? You get stuck. Who are you going to call? We've got Kathy on staff. We've got Jenny on staff. We've got Tiffany on staff.
Your
We've got
concierge.
Tracy on staff. We've got Cameron on staff. We've got Lorena on staff. We've got Ariana, who's a VA. There's like 8 people that you can call. Why would you not start this today? All right. Whew. Okay, what else did I need to talk about? Okay, so what I was supposed to talk was make the money as the market changes. Did you guys hear some stuff today about how to make money? Yes or no? Next slide. Okay, so there's some process things here. I'd like you, if you would, to bring up the chat bot again, that I can see what people are saying, because I'm absolutely not going to waste these years of my life talking to the ear. I'm just not going to do it. So please, guys, reply to me. We are trying to support you that when you meet a Zillow client or you meet a go-getter client, that you handle them in a way that's going to optimize your conversion. That's what we want. We want you to be able to convert them. And so in our bootcamp training, we train you do one of 2 things when you've got the client out. First of all, you show them 3 homes every time. Secondly, when you show them the home, you ask them either, would you like to write an offer, or you book the second meeting before they leave. Did everybody hear me? So you're struggling with that. I've taught it now for 2 years, and only about 20% of the agents, led by Doug, actually do that. The other 80% do not. So we need to change that immediately so we can convert more leads. I think we could easily do 50 or 60 deals a month with this team. I'm just having a really hard time finding people who will do what I say. So we've set up something called an appointment channel in WhatsApp. Every day, when you set an appointment, whether it's your first, second, or third appointment, go to this WhatsApp channel. This is not a choice. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm telling you to do it. Go into WhatsApp, and in that WhatsApp channel, put the name of the client when you're showing them property, and whether it's your first, second, third, or fourth showing. We need to know that. Every day, we need to know every appointment. We hold roughly now 400 to 500 appointments a month, a minimum of 10 a day. It is extremely important, if you want a continuous flow of leads, that we see you going into the channel saying, I have an appointment. Even the good agents, I'm asking you to do it. Angelica, I'm asking you to do it. Go into the channel and put in what appointment you have in WhatsApp. What you need to post in the WhatsApp channel. Customer service, watch how this works. Customer service says to the customer when we set the appointment, hey, we are your customer service department. We're your concierge. We're here to be with you all the way through the transaction. So you have that support. You're not on your own. Some of you are nervous when you go. Some of you don't know what you're doing when you go because you're so brand new, okay? So we, from our end, when we set the appointment, is saying, by the way, we have a concierge team that is with you all the way through. We're here with you all the way through the transaction. In fact, we're really excited to meet you when you have your first appointment. When your agent shows you the property, they'll actually video call us and we'll get a chance to say hello, okay? That's what we're saying on our end. How many of you heard what I just said? I want to go into the chat channel right here. What did I just say? How are we setting the appointment?
I think what's really important for all the agents to understand, whether you're seasoned or not, we are collective. And that doesn't include just all of you. It includes our leadership team. It includes our ISA Concierge team. We are all a collective, and we all understand that metrics is what makes it work. So the reason why we're asking you to do this video call is because we want part of that collective to be successful. I know I've been selling real estate myself for 23 years. If I had a concierge that would stand alongside me at an appointment, even though I have experience and I've sold hundreds and hundreds of homes, to have that partner with me to have a better retention rate with my client because they know I'm supported by a whole team and they're interested as well. Please embrace how big that is. Embrace how beneficial that is to you. So don't say, I've done this for 20 years. I don't need to video call you. There's a reason why we're asking you to do this, because we want your clients to be enriched, to know that they are supported. Does that make sense? That's why we're doing it. It's not because we think you're incompetent. It's because we think you are competent. We want to stand alongside you and make all your clients happier, right?
Can everybody hear Jenny right now? Can you hear her? Yes? Online?
No. No.
You cannot hear Jenny.
No, we cannot hear Jenny.
So I'm asking my entire staff before next Wednesday that you test every microphone, you go on to Zoom, and you check them beforehand, right? 5 staff members. Between you can make that happen.
Thank you to Jonathan. Yesterday, we did 2 ISA video chats with his clients. So we really do want to meet your clients, right? We're not out in the field. We never get to see them, but we're the first voice that they hear. And we do tell them that, hey, we're going to check up on you. Can't wait to see you and say hi. So it's just a quick video. We're super excited to see them. So it's not going to be awkward. We won't make it awkward. And so just thank you for that. Really, really thank you for that. Yes.
So let's see how you set this up. First of all, Jenny and her team is saying, hey, our entire concierge team is here to support you throughout this transaction. We know that you want to buy a house. We're here for you. Now you go out and you show the home. We've actually got scripts. Where do they get the script? Okay. And where do they find this script? All right.
Yeah, TWT agents.
TWTagents.com. So do a section today, a tile that says appointment video calls, and in there, put in this script. And this is what you're going to say. It's very, very simple. Hey, John, my client, Jenny just texted me and wanted to check and see how everything's going. Let me get them on a quick video call to say hello. I want you all to try that really quickly. Do you see where it says client name here? Just put in the name of any client you have. ISA name here, let's just use Jenny for right now. Let's try it. Hey, John.
True.
Go ahead.
Jenny
just texted me and wants to check in to see how everything's going. Okay, not everybody's talking in this room. So look, I'm either going to close this team. Do you want to go find another team? So guys, you have to participate to grow. Does everybody understand online? Do you understand?
I can't get it.
You have to participate to grow.
They can't hear
Give me
you.
that mic. Does everybody understand? I'm not going to do this unless you participate. All right? Now listen to me. It is very important. We are losing clients. You are losing clients. Why? Because you're scared. Because you will not learn. You need to learn so that we can convert leads. When you meet a client, there's 5 other people online competing for that business. If you're a softy-tofty, you're only going to close 10% of the people that you meet. That has to end today. When you meet a client, we are here to support you. Use that support. So the support that we provide now is all these concierge that we pay are there that you can now have their support. They're going to say again, hey, Eddie, by the way, when Aja is showing you property, we are concierge to support you, and we'll be there beginning to the end. We want you to know we care about you, sir. And you're meeting Aja at 10 o'clock on Saturday. I can't wait to see you on a video call after the appointment to see how it's going, okay? Boom. Aja now meets Eddie. Now, Aja knows what she's doing. Many of you in this room only set BAMFAMs 10% of the time. That should be 90% of the time. So we're going to help you. So now when you show that property, you're going to say, hey, Eddie, Jenny just texted me and wants to check in and see how everything's going. Let's say hi to her. You don't ask permission. You then jump on WhatsApp and you call the number on WhatsApp and you're in a video call with our concierge. They then, Ty, will help you. If you haven't written an offer, they will help you. If you haven't set a BAMFAM, they will help you so that we can increase the number of double appointments. Does everybody understand? Yes or no? Go back to the previous slide.
Yes.
You can tell in my voice, guys, I'm kind of at the end of begging people. Nope. Go back to the slide deck. Yep. Right. Here we go. You see those numbers right there? Are they in your phone? Everybody in the room, James, everybody, I want you to show me these numbers in your phone. I want to see it. It should say bat phone or customer service on your phone. Show it to me. Let me see it. Let me see it. Where is it? Because how the hell can you call it if you don't put the number in your phone? All right, good. I see it. I see it. I see it. Steve's entering it. You guys got it? You got it in your phone? And is it saved as bat phone or customer service? Perfect. Great. James, you got it in yours? Great. That's fine. Yeah. Whatever, you will remember it. But when you're in with that client, you simply go into WhatsApp, you tap on that number. Hey, Jenny, it's Angelica. I'm with Eddie. I know you wanted to say hi to him. Say hello real quick. Now that concierge is going to jump in on the call with you and help you. Now you don't have to be scared, do you? Jenny is just beautiful. Tiffany, Tracy, they're great people. They've done nearly 20,000 leads for us. 20,000. You're going to go out and do your first one. Now they're going to make relationship with that client. They're going to take the client from you. They're going to reinforce it. All right. So in this instance, what you're going to do is you're going to tap on the WhatsApp icon on your phone. You're going to go to the plus up here. You've saved it as TWT bat phone. Up it comes, and you tap on the camera icon. It's that simple. Do I need to tell people in this room how to use WhatsApp? Right? But this is how you use WhatsApp. Are there any questions online about this protocol? Any questions? Yes. Do it anyway. Yeah, you're just going to say, hey, do you know what's so great about our company? You're supposed to be saying this anyway with your buyer pack. When you go to our buyer pack, in the front of the buyer pack, how many of you have done the the boot camp here in this room? Let me see a show of hands. Hands up! You've done it. Right. At the beginning of the buyer pack, it says very clearly in the buyer pack, here's your buyer pack. Here's the team that I belong to. There's a whole crew of people behind you. They're in national publications, and there's a whole team supporting you. By the way, let's get one of them on the phone right now. James asked the questions, what if it's an RTT? I don't care if they rose from the grave. I don't give a fuck where they came from. If you're in front of a customer that we've spent $90,000 a month originating leads from you, get on the goddamn phone. So when you meet these clients, we're here to support you. You're not using our support. We're strong. I'm strong. 68 and fucking strong. America's full of weak people right now, being threatened by a guy in the White House. Stand up! Stand up and be strong. And there's people who want to buy homes. Their kids will not go to college unless you sell them a home. And you can't set a second appointment. So let me teach you how to set the second appointment. You want to change Hispanic wealth? We got to be strong. We have to stand up and say, this is my country. This is my right. This is my home. This is my loan. I want to be a homeowner. And I want an agent that will be strong with me. If he's a white person who doesn't like me because I'm a Mexican, I'll find somebody else. We have to be strong. Am I communicating? So, when you meet a client, I'm here to make a difference in the world. I don't give a shit about money anymore. I don't care if you like me or not. What I care about is that people who live on this soil buy homes. Are you in that mission with me? Are you in that mission with me? Is anybody in that room in this room on the mission with me? Do you think African American people should have the same right as a white person? Well, they don't. Because there's bigots out there. Everybody should have this right. But they only get this right if you know about the loans, if you know about the homes, if you know how to make a WhatsApp call, if you know how to connect Derek, if you know how to connect Oscar. You see this passion? We're making a contract on Friday with a multi-million, potentially billion-dollar company that has thousands of people a month contacting them to buy a home. And do you know what? When they deal with agents, they deal with people who are half asleep. And they're like, Andrew, we need your passion. We need people. They need 1,000 agents around the country by June next year. So, whew. When we send you leads, and you're out with these leads, you're going to say to them, hey, you know what? We support you. We love you. We care about you. We've got a concierge waiting to talk to you. Let me just get him on the phone right now. And then Jenny's going to talk to them. Jenny's going to say, hey, how's it going? Did you like the home? Did you score it out of 10? Was it over 7? Do you know we're here to help you get homes? We believe that every person who lives in this country has a right to buy a home. We're here to help you. When's your next appointment with the agent? So if you were too scared to make that appointment, we'll make it for you. And who's going to go on that appointment? You. Why wouldn't you have us help you? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, next. You're kind of getting a vibe from me, right? Next. So that's what's going to happen. I can't believe we have to sell this to people. All right, what do you do when you get an appointment? Show up. Andrew, I can't believe you put that up there. Do you know we still have 25% of agents rescheduling appointments when you get an appointment? You are not allowed to reschedule an appointment when you get an appointment. When we set an appointment, you show up. If that house is not available to show, you know our rules. You show 3 homes. You show up with 3 homes, and it's this simple. Angelica, hi. Thank you so much for reaching out to us online. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry. The last minute, they are not letting us into this house. We can only see it from the outside. Good news is, look, I've got this property and this property and this property for us to look at. So take a couple of pictures of this outside. I'll keep you informed of what happens. Right? But there's 2 sellers up the street who want to sell their home to you. So let's go have a look, okay? You're not doing that. You go, oh, yeah, they wouldn't let us in. Then you're calling the client, protecting your schedule. And then the client resets. And guess what? They don't set the next appointment. So we expect you to show up. That's why we've got an appointment channel, because we want to be sure you actually show up. It's getting that bad. Now, those of you who look at this from a positive light, we want, Aja saying, I want to do 10 more homes before the end of the year. What more can I do? I'm spending 90 grand a month to help you. So show up. Aja shows up. Be available or use a showing agent. If you can't show up, don't change the appointment. Say, don't worry about it. I'll be there. And you can use some of the showing agents that are on our TWT site. The bottom line is show up. Show 3 properties and bam, fam. In the course of this, you're going to make that video call. And
So I have to interrupt. People are like, what's Bam Fam? What's Bam Fam?
book a meeting from a meeting.
Fam means book a meeting from a meeting. This is something Andrew and I did 20 years ago. So when you're in that appointment with your client, before you leave them, usually on the second house, you are booking your next meeting from the meeting that you're in. So when we say Bam Fam, that means you make another appointment with them before you leave them that day.
What not to do, not show up. I am really finally, Kathy, and I'm going to say it publicly right now, I'm at this point. If you hear any agent does not show up to an appointment, I want you to dismiss them from the team immediately. Did everybody online hear that? I want to see the message online. Let's see it online. Let's see right now. Everybody talking to me. Right. I want to make absolutely sure I'm on a mission. If any of you does not show up to an appointment, I will immediately fire you from the team. We spend the money, we set the appointments for you.
So don't take an appointment if you can't commit to it.
Your job is to show up. If you can't commit to it, if you can't show up, don't take the lead. And I'm going to say it one more time. If we set an appointment for you and you do not show up, you'll be asked to leave that day. So we need to know who is working these leads with us. Does everybody fully understand? Okay? So what not to do? Move this slightly to one side. And frankly, Kathy, I want a list every week of the people that you're firing. If somebody doesn't show up to an appointment, they're out. I'm not going to spend one more day of my life working with people who don't want to work with me. The people who do want to work with me, I'll make them wealthy. But I'm not going to work with lazy people. What not to do is not show up. What not to do is cancel if it's not available or the property can't be viewed. It's not on you to cancel it. You show up. Do you know how many properties I've sold when I've shown up outside and it's a fourplex and you can't get in because the landlord, somebody like Doug, doesn't want you to disturb all the tenants? Of course he's not going to let you in. Hi, I'm just kind of thinking I might buy your property and I could be your landlord and I'm going to raise your rent. And so typically on investment property, you cannot get inside. So you meet them outside. Yeah, here's the property. The landlord won't let us in right now. But immediately when you write an offer, we can get an access. But by the way, I've got a unit in that fourplex over there. And I've got a unit in that fourplex over there. Let's go and see those properties. And you let me know which one you want to write an offer on. That's the way you deal with investors. Confident, strong, capable. Show up. Do not call the client and reschedule. 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 If we set an appointment, you show up to that appointment. If you're not going to show up, don't take the appointment. Now, go-getter leads are different. Go-getter leads, that's not a live call from Zillow. A go-getter lead, we're giving you the opportunity about 30 times a day, 900 times a month. We are connecting you with people. And I watch 14 people answer those calls out of 220 agents on the team. I don't know what the fuck you're doing here. I don't get it. Every day we book 30 leads on the Go-Getter channel. And you say you want to be in real estate, call them. Set appointments. But if we set appointments for you, show up. This is one last thing I do not want you to do. That you show the property, you don't bam fam, which is book a meeting, date and time. You know what? I've got more properties for you and I cannot wait to see you again. I've set aside some time Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, which is better for you. Friday afternoon, great. 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, great. 4 o'clock, good. I will be there on Friday at 4. In the meanwhile, I'm going to text you properties. I'm going to email you properties. You know why? Because I'm committed to your family getting a home. That's a BAM fam. This is what it's not a BAM fam. Okay, I'll send you some properties. And I'll follow up later on. That's out. No. BAM fam is book a meeting, not book a fantasy. This isn't real estate porn. It's book a meeting. Not I'll send you properties and maybe we'll talk later. It's book a meeting, right? Book a meeting from a meeting. This is what you need to do. This is what you need not to do. Do I have any questions? I've made a decision by the end of the year. I want to get 60 people off this team, 60 by January the 1st. So I want to know right now, we've got a client that we're going to meet on Friday. They want to know who's serious. I need to get 60 people out of the way because I'm exhausted trying to get you to do shit. So on this screen right now, bring up the screen on the channel. How many of you are going to stay? If you want to stay here, bring it up right now. Let's go right now. Who is going to be with us in 2026 and is willing to follow this protocol? Say 2026. Just type in 2026. Let's go right now. 2026. And I want you to note, staff, are you noting? Don't lose this. Copy it. I want to know who these people are. 2026. 2026. I want to stand up. It's not about the White House. It's about my house. It's about my house. It's about your house. We need to get people into their houses and stop worrying about the White House. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop letting these people determine America. We determine America. Do I have an amen in the room? Yes or no? We determine America, Cliff. We determine it. Isn't there a little document somewhere that says we the people? Doesn't it say it somewhere? Well, now 50% of those people are Hispanic. So we need to stand up and say, we the people. It's the same goddamn country, and it's the same constitution. And we need to constitutionally stand up and say, we the people have a right to own a home. We the people have a right to work. We the people have a right to an agent who gives a shit. This is a new world. You go, Andrew, real estate brokers don't talk like this. I know, because the previous world wasn't like this. In this world, you have to stand up and be counted. 2026, who's in 2026? Did you get all of these names? In this room, who's in 2026? I need to see. Do you see this? I want you to write this down. Kathy, this is your team. Right? Let's see sweat. Come on, write it. Jenny, come on. Come on. Because I'm going to ask you, who was it? Who was it? 2026, Doug. 2026, Angelica. Come on, there's 3 staff members. Take pictures. Write it down. I want to see it in the admin drive. Let's go. Let's go. 2026. Are you in? Yes or no? 2026. All right.